Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Kyle Richards gives update on dating life 2 years after split from Mauricio Umansky. The reality star tells people she won't be single my whole life but is enjoying the single life for now. Kyle Richards won't be single my whole life, but she's enjoying it for now. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star, 56, is sharing an update on her dating life with people, over 2 years after her split from ex-Mauricio Umansky. While attending the Anastasia Soar and Oprah Winfrey in Conversation event in Los Angeles at Raising Brows Live on October 23, Richards shared that she's in no rush to settle down. Right now, I'm just enjoying being by myself and with my girls and traveling and enjoying the time I have off from shooting, Richards said of her 4 daughters. I just had a girls' weekend in Nashville. We had the best time. It's like all the fall vibes. And I'm good. After being asked if she hopes to settle down again, Richards said she of course does. I hope to get married again one day. I mean, listen, I'm someone who really enjoys being married. So I won't be single my whole life, she adds. Richards and Umansky, who separated in July 2023 after 27 years of marriage, share daughters Alexia, 29, Sophia, 25, and 21-year-old Portia. She's also mom to 36-year-old Farrah Brittany Al-Jafri, who she welcomed in 1988 with ex-Guraish Al-Jafri. Since the split, Richards sparked romance rumors with musician Morgan Wade after appearing in her music video for the song Fall in Love with Me, but has opted to remain quiet about their friendship on Rabe. During the show's season 14 reunion special, Richards revealed she felt guilty for bringing Morgan into the spotlight, adding that the attention caused her anxiety, and she doesn't want to be a part of that. Speaking with People back in April, Richards opened up about her co-parenting dynamic with her estranged husband these days, revealing that she and Umansky get along really well and simply want the best for each other. Mauricio and I get along really well. You know, we both want the best for each other, she told People. We love our daughters. So we were very good friends. I have his back. He has mine. When asked about the secret to managing such a relationship, Richards said, I think we're just really good friends, and we always have been, so that came in handy. That's one good thing out of that. Richards also caught up with People after the season 13 reunion of Rabe where she revealed she was questioning her sexuality. As she explained, she took that opportunity to speak with her daughters about her feelings. For me as a mom, I want my kids to always be able to come to me with the hard conversations and know that they're going to be loved and accepted no matter what and they are my best friends, she said. Richards added, I wanted to share that with them out of respect for them. The reaction I was met with just blew me away with all 4 of my daughters, and I felt so loved and so supported. 2 years have passed since Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky closed the chapter on their storied marriage, but the aftermath continues to ripple through Beverly Hills like an earthquake that refuses to settle. The dust has begun to clear, the shock has faded, and the reality star has stepped into a new era, one she never imagined navigating in her 50s. Yet here she is, more open, more self-possessed, and more candid than the version of Kyle fans watched for over a decade. Still, as the spotlight follows her through this next phase of life, one question echoes louder than all the others: is Kyle Richards ready for love again? The answer, it turns out, is far more layered than a simple yes or no. Kyle spoke with the ease of someone who has finally taken a deep breath after years of holding it in. She described the immediate aftermath of the split as walking into a house where all the furniture has been rearranged, familiar, but fundamentally unsettled. The routines she once clung to evaporated overnight. The steady presence of Mauricio, no matter the ups and downs, was suddenly gone. She was left with a silence that she didn't recognize. But as she explained during her latest update, silence can become an unexpected teacher. People kept asking me if I was dating right away, Kyle shared. I wasn't even dating myself at that point. I had to figure out who I was outside of a marriage that lasted most of my adult life. That confession sets the tone for her current perspective on love. Kyle is not sprinting toward a new partner. She's not searching for a quick fix or a publicity-friendly romance. Instead, she's approaching the idea of dating with a cautious curiosity, as if she's picking up an old instrument she hasn't played in decades, wondering whether she still remembers the melody. For Kyle, the past 2 years have been an odyssey of rediscovery. She's taken solo hikes in the canyons near her home, spent quiet nights journaling instead of hosting dinner parties, and allowed herself to peel back the layers of emotional armor she built over the years. She admitted that she used to define herself through roles: wife, mother, cast member, businesswoman, but now she's dismantling that structure and asking harder questions. Who is Kyle Richards when the cameras stop rolling? Who is she when she's not tethered to Mauricio in the public eye? I had to learn how to be alone again, she said. Not lonely, but alone. There's a huge difference. It wasn't always graceful. Kyle joked about attempting to cook dinner for herself and burning 3 separate meals before finally giving up and ordering takeout. There were nights she sat on the edge of her bed feeling like a stranger in her own life. Days she cried without knowing exactly what triggered it, but there were also moments of surprising delight, like rediscovering the joy of reading uninterrupted or spontaneously buying a plane ticket without consulting anyone else. All of this emotional excavation set the stage for the question everyone is dying to ask: where does Kyle's dating life stand now? Let's just say the door is open, she said carefully. It's not wide open. But it's not locked anymore. She clarified that she isn't in an official relationship. There's no new man she's ready to debut on red carpets, and she's not swiping through dating apps, something her daughters teased her about relentlessly. But Kyle admitted she's had conversations. She's met people through friends, been invited to dinners, gotten to know a few interesting individuals who remind her what a flutter of excitement feels like. I forgot what it was like to get a message that makes your stomach flip a little. It's strange, but it's also sweet, she revealed. Still, she's not leaping headfirst into anything. Her priority remains her daughters, her work, and maintaining a peaceful emotional landscape after years of turbulence. She's wary of becoming tabloid fodder at the earliest hint of romance, and she's especially cautious about letting anyone into the deeply personal layers of her life too quickly. There's a difference between being open and being vulnerable, Kyle said. I'm learning where that line is. She described her ideal partner now as someone grounded, emotionally mature, and unintimidated by her life, her fame, or the complexities that come with being in her orbit. She wants someone who understands humor, values communication, and listens more than he talks. Gone are the days when she overlooked small incompatibilities for the sake of harmony. Today, Kyle prioritizes emotional safety over spark, consistency over chaos. She's taking it slow, so slow that friends joke she may need a calendar reminder to actually go on a date. But Kyle pushes back on that narrative. To her, this pace is intentional. I'm not trying to fill a void, she insisted. I'm building a foundation. One of the most touching parts of Kyle's update was her acknowledgement of how her daughters have influenced this chapter. Sophia teases her about becoming too independent, Farah reminds her that love doesn't end because a marriage does, and Portia simply wants her mom to smile more. Their support has helped Kyle keep perspective, especially when public speculation reaches a fever pitch. Of course, Mauricio remains part of the picture, CO parenting, CO existing, and navigating the delicate balance between history and healing. Kyle emphasized that while the romantic relationship is over, the mutual respect remains firmly intact. There are no screaming matches, no thrown wine glasses, no reality show theatrics behind the scenes. Just two people who shared decades together and are now walking different paths with as much grace as they can muster. As for the future, Kyle isn't ruling anything out. She's not closing the possibility of a long-term partner, nor is she forcing it. She described the next chapter of her life as a blank page, one she's now ready to write on, slowly but deliberately. When asked whether she could imagine falling in love again, Kyle's response was a soft but steady yes. "I think love is always possible," she said. "But this time, I want it to feel like home, not like a performance, not like a responsibility, but a choice." And in that single statement, Kyle Richards revealed more about her dating life than any rumor ever could. She's not looking for a whirlwind. She's looking for her peace. She's looking for honesty. She's looking for a connection that mirrors the person she's become, not the person she used to be. 2 years after her split, Kyle Richards isn't searching for love. She's inviting it carefully, quietly, and only if it fits the life she's rebuilding, one deliberate step at a time.